work. What a long day today's been. Oh man, we did a live earlier today, and now we're doing another live. And today, man, you know, I kind of want to talk about what nobody tells you. When you start this whole YouTube, um, or creator chase, right? You know, nobody really talks about this. Well, I've seen a few videos about it, but they're very limited. And, a lot of times you think, you come into YouTube and you're going to need the best camera. You're going to need pretty much, the best of the best, right? And let me tell you something, not worth it. Not worth spending your hard-earned money on all this gear, man. Police is right in front of me right now. Look like they pulled somebody over. I don't know if you guys see them there. But yeah, nobody really touches these subjects, because, hey, let's be honest. A lot of big YouTubers are into, getting paid by brands, and they do reviews on the gear. And look, having the gear doesn't hurt, right? It definitely makes your channel have better quality as far as 4K and things like that go. But honestly, do you really need that to start? You need like a $2,000, $5,000 camera. My honest opinion, you don't need it. You really don't need it. You don't need all this expensive gear to start YouTube. So if you guys are thinking about starting YouTube, man, do not spend all this money on expensive gear like cameras, drones, all this stuff. First, build up a niche, and then build up an audience, and then you can think about all that extra stuff that comes with the growth of your channel. But yeah, man, I will tell you, I wish somebody told me, hey, don't go crazy buying gear or anything like that. I do have a camera I love, but was it necessary to own the best camera to be successful in YouTube and start growing your channel? I've been using my phone all this time. I've been using my phone. I've been using CapCut to edit some videos. Other than that, man, you guys don't need a mirrorless camera. You don't need none of that stuff to start your channel. Your main focus once you start growing your channel should be, great content that people like watching, and basically, find something that you like, and that you enjoy talking about, and that you enjoy sharing with people. The gear comes later, it's not needed. I wish somebody told me that, but I was watching these big YouTubers, and a lot of them talked about their gear and how much they love their gear and how good quality their videos were. But they started somewhere where they didn't need all this stuff, so yeah, that's some of the things I wish somebody told me, because I did buy a very expensive camera. Then I bought a GoPro, I bought a drone, I bought all this gear, that cost me a lot of money. And am I using it right now? No. But will I use it? Yeah, eventually I'll use it. It's paid off now. But to start YouTube, you don't need any of that. So if you're starting YouTube, just focus in your content, focus in consistency, upload every day, and then build a community with your channel, you know. So don't go crazy on spending money on insane gear. It's really unnecessary, and you'll find that eventually you'll be able to, you know, buy this stuff. Hey, what's up, man? Oh, thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I'm talking about certain things that you shouldn't do, you know, once you start a channel, a YouTube channel, and you're seeking growth here. I'm telling people, I'm like, yo, don't spend your hard-earned money on this crazy gear that a lot of big YouTubers, you know, I mean, look, remember guys, these guys get paid for, you know, advertising all this stuff, all this gear, and they get sent this stuff for free. So yeah, it's their job. They're gonna do it, you know, they're getting paid for it. So they're just gonna throw it in there so you guys can feel like, oh man, I need this to become as big as he is. You really don't need any of that stuff. Now, does it help your channel? Does it make your channel look more aesthetic and all of that? Yes, it does. But to start, you don't need it, you know. Honestly, man, guys, I've been recording most of the videos that I've been recording, the shorts and lives, they're on my phone. You know, they're on my phone. I pretty much do everything on my phone. I have the gear, I have the camera, I have the drone, I have the GoPro. I have all the gear to create better content. But right now, I've noticed, I'm like, you know what? I gotta focus in increasing my channel, and thankfully, that happened. You know, with shorts. The shorts helped me, and then I know the lives help a lot because it puts in that the watch hours you need. You know, like I need 3,000 watch hours. And yeah, I can go create a video right now, but I want to create an audience first, and I want that audience to go watch my videos, you know. And at this point, you know, one of those videos can go viral with 50,000 views. I probably meet those 3,000 watch hours, but you know, again, it takes time. You know, will it happen right away? It may not. You know, you gotta grind every day. You know, that doesn't mean that, you know, you just gotta create one video. It's gonna, no, you gotta keep loading up stuff, man. So, you know, that's my piece of advice to you guys. If you guys are starting like me and your channel's small like mine, don't focus on the gear. Don't spend your hard-earned money on a gear that's unnecessary now. In the future, it will help you out. And man, you know, these cameras are changing like every year. You know, they come out with the Hero 13, then you know, they're all gonna have the 14, and so on and so on. And you know, some people go crazy buying all these cameras and try to update, because you know, you hear these guys, they're already big, they get this stuff for free. And you know, unless you're doing like some type of photography that you do need a camera, and you know, you're hustling it that way, then yeah, go ahead, buy your camera and do it. But if your content isn't about filming, or what do you call it, photography, don't do it, man. These are very expensive gadgets that you don't need to grow on YouTube. They will not help you grow. The only thing that's gonna help you grow is basically being constant, and uploading every day. Stream as much as you can, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing else that will help you but that. But yeah, just getting out of work, guys, right now. I kind of wanted to tell you that because I've been thinking a lot about that, about how I started on YouTube and how excited I was buying that blogger camera, and I was sold, and I went and I bought it. And granted, look, I've used that camera for photography. Yes, 100% I've used it. But did I need it at the time? I didn't. But I bought it, and now it's paid off. I completely paid the whole thing. Same with the drone and my GoPro, and it's gear I have now. Yes. So like my videos, as they start coming out, and as I start growing more of these long videos, they will be with this gear I have already. Yes, 100%. But do you need it for YouTube? You don't need it, man. So that's one of the things I wanted to talk about on this live tonight. Just getting out of work, very tired. I did a live this morning. It was fun. And yeah, another thing that I would like to talk about is, basically you gotta be consistent in uploading. That will grow your channel. Consistency. Uploading every day, whether you think it's like, oh, the best edited video, or whether it's just a video that's not really edited. The algorithm might just push it based on whatever you're trying to show, and whatever your content is. So yeah, man, that's don't waste your money on gear. When you first start YouTube, wait, and then eventually you'll use it. But to start, you don't need it. You need a cell phone. That's pretty much it. If a cell phone has a camera to record, that's all you need. So yeah, man. By the way, guys, I'm very exhausted today. Oh man, I need to go to bed. I'm driving home right now, so I don't know where you guys are watching me from, but wherever you're watching from, if you're looking to start YouTube, I'm here to share my experience. I guess do's and don'ts of how to start YouTube. And one of the don'ts is, do not spend your hard-earned money on very expensive gear, thinking your channel will grow that way. It will not grow. The camera will not make your channel grow. So just know that. And yeah, man, I'm happy that a lot of you guys have subscribed to the channel. Honestly, you guys are a great help, and I expect this channel to keep growing, and that's why I'm doing these lives. That's why I'm uploading every day. You know, it's not easy having multiple jobs, and then YouTube is essentially another job, because you know, you gotta show people what you're up to, what you're doing. Oh man. And if you can't show them that, man, I don't know. So yeah, that's my stand on going on YouTube. Don't go crazy spending on insane gear. You don't need it. All you need is great content, time, and will, man. That's pretty much it. So I think anybody can grow on YouTube. It's just not following the bigger trends, you know. Like these guys tell you to buy, you know, this crazy gear, and you know, this gear is expensive, man. So if you don't need to upload quality video like 4K or things like that, don't go crazy spending your money, your hard-earned money on very expensive equipment. It's not worth it. All you need is a phone and will and ideas, and you're pretty much set. So, damn. Anyways, guys, that was pretty much it. I wanted to kind of share that thought that's been like bothering me all day. You know, I wanted to talk about something, and that was definitely it. Wait, what? Are you gay? No, I'm not gay, man. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. You know, that's kind of all I gotta say today. You know, I'm happy to come into these lives and you know, throw my 2 cents in. You know, what my experience is. Your experience might be a little different, but that's my experience based on what I've been doing here on YouTube. And I think your experience might be very similar, a little different, but essentially, you know, if you're just growing from 0 to 1,000, you don't need expensive gear. All you need is a phone, and in the phone you can download CapCut and you can edit all your videos there. So, you know, you don't need nothing fancy, expensive to start here, man. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. It was a thought that, you know, I've been wanting to say this thought. I just couldn't put it together. I couldn't think what it was. So, yo, don't go buying that expensive Canon or Sony camera. Don't go buying that whole blogger's kit. Don't go buying that drone, because you don't need it, man. All you need is a phone and will to grow your channel and say something really interesting and find a niche. And that's pretty much it. That's all you need to grow here on YouTube. And consistency, of course. So, you already know, guys. Wait, what? I can't really read. You play movie. I mean, I'm driving right now, bro. I can't really, you know, play any games right now. I'm driving and I'm going home, and I am gonna knock out in that bed because I am so tired, man. I'm so exhausted, guys. But anyways, oh, the song. I mean, honestly, I am like more tired than anything. And I literally, as soon as I get home, I'm just gonna go to sleep. And it seems like that's not gonna happen because, yo, check out this traffic. Come on, man. Yo, one thing I hate is the traffic at night going. Yo, the only thing I want to go do is rest. And then look, boom, insane traffic. Come on. Shoot, guys. Damn. Bro, can you play Moonbeam Ice Cream? Yeah, man. I honestly, right now, I'm like super exhausted, bro. You know. But yeah, man. Look at this traffic. Come on, bro. Really? I just want to get home and sleep, man. I am exhausted today. Shoot. Yeah. I'm not an ice cream fan, honestly. It's not. I don't have a sweet tooth, you know. Yo, man, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just getting distracted for this traffic, man. I'm just trying to go home and sleep, but honestly, with the traffic, the way it's looking, man, come on. Oh, God. Anyways, look, I hope this is it and the traffic ends, because, man, I want to sleep today. Just, you already know, guys, if you're starting and you're fresh and new in YouTube and you want to, you know, increase your audience, there's no need for that expensive camera. The camera won't help you get subscribers or you engage with people. It's your content and the people that like it. So don't go crazy blowing the bank thinking that, you know, a $2,000, $3,000 camera is gonna make your videos more viral. It's not. You will see some like really random videos that have gone viral, and you know, the image is just like no good quality at all. So I believe that if you have creativity and you have good content, that's what's gonna grow your channel, you know, but not, definitely 100% not gear. But all right, guys, have a great night. I need to go to bed as soon as I get home. You guys have a great night, a beautiful night. get some rest. We'll be doing another live tomorrow around noon. We'll have more fun. And in the meantime, I'm trying to get home and go to sleep. I am super exhausted today. So, you already know. I'll see you guys in the next live. Thank you for watching. And don't forget, don't go buying all that crazy gear to grow here on YouTube if that's what you're doing. And if you came to this channel and you happen to hear that, yo, don't do it. It's not worth it. So just be genuine, use your phone, and you will be blessed. Anyways, guys, take care. You guys have a great night. Have a beautiful night. And if you have any tips yourself that you want to give me, please give them to me. I'll definitely take the the advice. So, take care.